We just out here rapping for the section. They was hating now.
Oh god, it's gonna copyright me. Shanky Kang! I love him. I love him. He's perfect. I miss his turret. I've literally had people explain why his turret was bad to me, but I still miss it. I love him.
Are you kidding me?
Oh god, this new operator? I know your sub boxes are just filled
Oh my god, young Badger hit different.
with this guy right now, but he's just too good to pass up.
So in case you're unfamiliar, Ubisoft just released a teaser for this new operator named Definitely Not Spanish Soldier 76.
Just kidding, his name's Jackal, but he is awfully reminiscent of Soldier 76. I mean, that's a pretty...
Guys, chat, you are correct. It's a shark plush. It's not Blahaj though, but it's shark plush.
analogous comparison with a tactical visor, all the way down to that ring in the middle of your screen when you activate the special ability. Don't tell me that's not similar.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, wait. Jackal's actually speaking Spanish in this clip, so I guess it would be closer to something like...
His special ability is that he's able to activate a tactical visor and see footprints of the enemy, almost like every operator on the opposing team is running around with invisible ink on their boots, and he's the only one with the magic marker.
Tactical visor activated.
Although I do think it's a creative idea, I also have some thoughts.
First off, I imagine it's going to be a lot more fun to fool around with Jackal than it is to actually play as Jackal himself.
That's pretty neat.
Now, hordes of players have already started talking about a new walking backwards meta where you navigate the map by backpedaling to confuse this guy as to where you actually walked, but I think things are going to be a lot more complicated than that. Like, even if you take that prediction seriously, you can't sprint backwards, so I don't know if that argument holds a whole lot of weight. I'm also not sure if Ubisoft is somehow...
There's no way. There's no way the Siege community thought this would work, right? There's no fucking way. Like, they would have gotten a few days, if maybe a week into doing this, and they've been like, guys, what if we just not? Right? Like, am I weird, or did this actually happen? Some actually did. Jesus Christ. Literally, Rainbow Six Siege just continues to become weirder. The fact that it fucking worked is the thing, man.
Trying to silently nerf Caviar by introducing Jackal as a counter, because even if she's silent, if Jackal can see her footprints, that significantly cuts down on the cheese she can dish out. Now, it's not as if I have anything against Caviar mains, but if I were to ask you guys one by one which operator tends to try the hardest and take casual games ultra seriously, I bet you would answer the impact grenade using spawn peeking Caviar that acts like she's playing in the Olympics. But in my brain, I see three main strategies that could potentially throw Jackal for a loop and make sure his special ability is absolutely useless. Number one.
Yutaka, was this your era that you played? I can't remember when you actively played on a MLG level. I can't remember. Was this your era? This was your era? How bad was he? How bad was Jackal? Like, was he a threat? Like, for those watching the reaction, I have zero fucking idea about, like, Siege. Yutaka played on a very, very competent level. So I like pestering him, and I'd be like, just poke Yutaka, tell me the things. And Yutaka's just like, Kip, it's a game. Like, it's I look at this game with wonder and awe, even though I tried to stream the game and it crashed on me like 3 times in a row, barely getting into a match. Like, game does not like me. But man, do I love studying the meta.
One, what if everyone just runs around like a bunch of preschoolers at recess at the start of the round?
I do that anyways.
So many footprints that Jackal has no way of making sense of where people actually went.
Oh my god, yes. It's brilliant.
It's almost like seeing a dot plot graph with trillions of points on it. Sure.
Guys, hear me out, hear me out. Remember in the him with his brother, how they did the stupid rappel from the ceiling thing? Guys, that's the meta of 6 years ago, right? You rappel from the ceiling. He can't see your footprints if he don't leave footprints.
I have tons of data, but I have no idea what the fuck to do with it.
That's not a dot plot, that's a scatter plot, you dumb idiot.
Number 2, what about worming? Yeah, if Gray, Lamau, and I are just worming our way around the map, is it still gonna leave footprints? Or will it leave like a big smear trail where we went?
The fuck is worming? I've literally never heard of this. It's like when you go to the fucking what do you call it? When you go to like the thrift store, or like, and you just go in and you're like, it's just endless wonder and entertainment at the stuff people have dropped off there. This is me in old Siege, well, Siege in general.
Or will it leave nothing at all? Maybe that's the new meta. Instead of everyone walking backwards, it'll be everyone proning around the map like a worm. That'll be fun. And number 3, what if everyone just runs to a room unrelated to the objective and rigs it up to be the world's largest booby trap? Like all the footprints lead to some tiny room that's filled with frost traps and Capcom wires and our Lord and Savior ready to take their head off. Whatever the case may be, I'm pretty damn excited to try Jackal out, but my prediction is that he's gonna be useless. Very fun to play against and fool around with, but useless. Maybe he and Montaigne can somehow become an unstoppable duo if he can constantly block bullets with Jackal slowly tracing where everyone went. Speaking of which, people seem to really hate me when I play Montaigne now.
I believe it. He seems based.
I found it pretty funny until I clutched his buddies 3 versus 1.
Amazing. Badger's MLG confirmed.
We won the battle, but the war is... Nope, we won that too.
And even though I do love outright blocking people in with Montaigne and annoying people to the point where they leave me alone and I can run off with the hostage, I'm finally starting to see what you guys are talking about when it comes to some of the nonsense that goes on with the game. Of course I love Rainbow Six, but I think the majority of the game's problems arise from 2 different players seeing 2 different things on their screens.
Wait, Montaigne became the most banned operator in the history? It's like, really? Did he? Are we talking pick ban system or just like... I'm not new to gaming, I assure you. I've been gaming for a hot minute. Like, I would argue most of my life has actually been spent playing games, which is a weird thought to think, actually. But, like, Siege has been one of those, like, black holes that I've never truly gotten into. And even then, I tried to get into it on stream, and it just crashes 3 separate times. So I'm just like, well, there goes that.
For example, here's what I see on my screen.
Yeah. Amazing.
And apparently, here's what he saw on his screen.
Dude cannot compete.
Understandably,
Jackal,
I think that's
really?
extremely silly, because if you look at the freeze frame of Valkyrie when she kills me, I'm clearly standing behind her with my shield up, so how could she have possibly shot me unless she's able to curve bullets like she's Angelina Jolie in Wanted? I also find it pretty hilarious that in Valkyrie's bio, she's listed as a Navy SEAL, because after doing some brief fact-checking...
There are no female Navy SEAls. Nope.
Is that a fact? That doesn't sound right. Is that like a requirement, or is that like... Why? I went into this video having more questions than answers. Really? Huh. Okay, so it would be very recent. Okay. Yeah, that's blowing my mind, actually. If you're on the React channel watching this, I'd be very interested to the why.
Nope. They don't exist.
Huh.
There has never been a woman Navy SEAL.
As of 6 years ago.
Version broken.
Also, I'm a little triggered that Blackbeard's beard isn't actually black. IQ has a bachelor's from MIT and a PhD in electrical engineering from Caltech, but above all else, the Fuse lore is the very best.
Fuse?
Like, under the notes section, it specifically states, while not a likely candidate for a squad leadership position, oh, I wonder why. Using the hostage has gotten so bad in casual, teammates will outright TK you immediately if they see you placing a cluster charge on any window that's even remotely close to the hostage.
And that's about it. I want to thank you very much for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when I drink enough Monster to kill a water buffalo.
That's the one. Holy shit, like... Wow, that was an experience. I learned things from that. That was amazing. Okay. Jackal is busted because of his guns, not necessarily his gadget. Check. Okay. That's fascinating. Hostage isn't in the game anymore, right? So you can't fuse the hostage anymore, right? Damn, I missed my opportunity to troll.